All right, good evening from Germany. We are really happy to present today. And I know it's a new format, but think about the advantages. If we had given this presentation at Regis, I'm sure some of you would not even have been able to hear it, simply because you would still be out there searching for a parking spot and will get more and more frustrated. Here are some impressions of drivers with that experience. I bet you know how this feels. Or you're always 30 minutes early to search for parking. But what if you, surprisingly, find a spot right away? You end up wasting your time until the start of your next meeting. So as you see, parking as we do it right now is dumb. Let's change this, let's park smarter, and let's enjoy best parking.
And here we have some supporting numbers for you. So people in New York City spend 107 hours searching for a spot. All of us waste around 40 tons of CO2 while searching, and that ends up of a total loss of 73 billion US dollars. Only US. And this is what we offer to you to do smart parking, to enjoy best parking. So we will use open map source map data and your GPS information to display all parking options, such as garages, existing spaces, parking spaces around you. And this will be combined with crowd and history data. And finally, our best parking algorithm will color the availability of the spaces. So red means the space is full, yellow means maybe there is something, and green means yeah, it's available for you. And because the best parking algorithm uses the connected vehicle information, there is no need for us to install expensive IT gadgets, which is our advantage compared to other applications.
So our webpage locates your device and will show you the predicted availability of spaces around you, as you can see here. By clicking on a spot, additional information about it will pop up. You can search for parking at every possible destination you want to go to. Just type it in. I'm in the soccer team of Regis, so I want to go to the Rapids. The app shows you destination, and by clicking the button, the availability of all spaces around are displayed. You can select your favorite one manually, or the system will choose your best parking place. It will mark the walking path in red and the driving route in green. Right now, the availability of the spaces is not based on real data, but we are working on that.
And it is estimated that $1.6 billion will be spent on parking in the US. And as I can tell you from experiences, this is only not a problem in the US. So Europe and others have the same problem. And these are the markets we also intend to play in.
So this plan shows how we want to create revenue. We plan to provide two versions, a light version offering our core, finding the best parking. This is financed through ads. And a premium version with several other attractive features such as in-app reservation and payment, as well as personalized search. To increase our revenue further, we also plan to sell licenses of our data and app to others. This is an overview about our financials. We estimate to break even during our third year. And if we win the prize money today, we will directly invest it in the further development of both of our webpage and algorithm to provide a better customer experience for you. We would also invest it in pilot projects, and right now we are working on that with the parking department of Regis. We also plan to expand to other universities soon. That will increase our credibility so that we hopefully get the connected vehicle data from the key players to make our app work as you have seen it in the demonstration. So this is who we are. We will help you stopping dumb parking. You will always find the best parking.
Awesome. Thank you, Best Parking, and Kai and Richard. Let's go ahead and give the judges 5 minutes for questions and answers.
All right. Yep. We are fine.
Hey guys, this is Derek. I'll jump in. You know, there's a handful of parking apps that are out there. What's the biggest problem that you see with sort of the current marketplace as it sits today, and the inefficiencies that those apps are providing that you correct?
So we were thinking about this, and during the same time when we developed this, it was quite clear that there was a big differentiator. So the current parking apps are making use on local sensors to know if there is something free or not. So they need to make connection interfaces to the existing parking systems. And we want to change this. We will not make use of it. We want to go back to the connected vehicles. So, you know, the modern vehicles, they are talking back to their, let's say, mother, and the mother knows exactly where the vehicle is. So therefore, we will get this kind of data and ask these mothers, these companies, is there some place for us? Can we park on this? And that's the thing that we want to change. And most of the parking apps are making use, or they are in the business of saying, you can book a parking place and you can pay for it. And that's just part of our business. We want to help some people to find their best parking space.
Exactly. So we want to save them time and obviously their nerves, because it's very stressful, and also stop harming the environment through unnecessary driving around the city.
Can you go back to the slide that showed your revenue stream? And I think you said that you would be positive cash flow in year 3.
Exactly.
You went to, couldn't see the size of the.
Yes, sorry. Okay, now I can share. I will share my screen. So, do you want to see this one or this one?
It's like that one.
This one? Yes. So, as we mentioned for our plan, which we want to go, we want to start with pilot projects, such as a project at Regis. We're working on that right now, where we want to show the availability of the parking spaces at Regis and also help them to manage the ticket system. And that will use quite some expensive investments, because we have to use cameras to do that. So we have to invest a bit, very much. But then we plan to build up our credibility in these 3 years. And then when we get the data from the big car companies, that we can focus on the existing infrastructure, the connected vehicles. And then so we have to we can stop investing in those expensive camera equipment and stuff, and can start our revenue.
So again, how are you going to generate revenue up into the first couple of $100,000? I thought I saw fees.
Yes, so we ask the universities to pay a fee as well, as we will help them, as I said, with the ticket system, because I was on a trip with the parking monitor person from Regis, and it took a very long time, and I'm 100% sure that they're missing out on big bucks for tickets that are not passed out. So they will also benefit from that, and we will ask them for a fee that they can use this feature.
Real quick, can you talk a little bit about your plan for exposure and marketing to get that revenue?
Yes, so we will start with the pilot project, start at Regis, and then ask other universities in the region, and then further expand from there. And we will also invest in social media advertisement, and also in journals, and also when we have those pilot projects with the universities,
the students see it, they use it, and that will also help us to increase our popularity.